Hello student, in last video we saw the internal energy. Okay, let us see the now applications. Okay, so if you come to applications, as we know very well, in a chemical reaction what happens, there is a generation of gases is possible. Okay, so there, because of that we can do some mechanical work, and because of chemical reaction what is happening, there is a change in heat. Okay, so now it is important now that changes. Okay, that changes, what are the changes are there, how it is related to internal energy. Okay, we have to see, already we saw the change in internal energy. Now let us see the change in internal energy, how it is related to the chemical reaction. Okay, now for that let us see some work here. First we have discussed about the work. Okay, so first of all, now let us see how to concentrate on the what, a system, which type of work it can do. Okay, here we are concentrating on the what, mechanical work, means mechanically we are doing some work that we are now talking, that too we are taking the what, pressure and volume work. Okay, now let us see here, I am talking about the pressure and volume work. Okay, here external pressure is constant. Here talking about the first case, external pressure is constant, and that too irreversible compression scenario, means irreversible, already we discussed what is the reversible irreversible process. Okay, if a process is reversible, you can in any stage, it is called as a reversible. If irreversible means you cannot be reversed. Okay, now I am talking about the irreversible compression. Okay, in that what is the work, what is the formula we have, W irreversible equal to minus P external into delta V. Here what, this is what, P external pressure. Okay, second case, here talking about the again pressure volume work only, but here external pressure is not constant. Okay, in this case external pressure is constant, but here external pressure is not constant. Here I am talking the what, reversible compressor. This is what, irreversible, it is reversible. Both I am talking about the what, compression only. So in irreversible compression, this is the formula, and for reversible compression scenario, what is the formula, means we have W reversible. Okay, this is what, W reversible work equal to minus 2.303 nRT log V final volume divided with the what, initial volume. Okay, now let us see how these two equations came. Okay, now if you see the equations here, how we are going to derive that two equations. Now let us see here. Now we are going to derive the two equation. First pressure volume work, here external pressure is not constant. Next pressure volume work, here what happened, external pressure is sorry, in this case pressure is constant, external pressure. Okay, here external pressure is not constant. Okay, let us see here. So what for understanding here, what we are doing, for pressure volume work we are taking one piston. Okay, this is we are taking one piston. Okay, let us consider a piston cylinder which contain what, here I am taking the one piston. Okay, in this piston I am assuming as a what, we have the 1 mole of ideal gas. Okay, here we are taking one piston, in piston we are assuming as a what, 1 mole of an ideal gas. Okay, fitted with a frictionless piston. This is we are assuming as a frictionless piston. Here you have to important note that we are taking what, here ideal gas only. Okay, now total volume of the gas is V initial. Here if you take the, what is the initial volume, you can assume as a what, V initial. Okay, and pressure of the gas inside is what, P. Okay, here we have two pressures are there. One is what, externally you are going to apply, that is what called as a P external, and internal gas, what are the pressure is there, we are calling as a only P. You can write the P internal. Okay, if external pressure is if this P external pressure is what, which is greater than the P, so what happens, piston is move inward till the pressure inside become equal to P internal. So what happens if once you apply the pressure on this one, okay, and this piston means P external, so I am going to apply some pressure on this one. So what happens, piston is going to move inside. So once it's going to move inside, when up to what extent, means whatever the external pressure is there is going to become the internal pressure, means it is equal to what, gas pressure, what is the present in the ideal gas. Okay, in the piston we have the ideal gas, you are going to move the piston inward. So up to what extent, means where the P external pressure is equal to internal pressure. Okay, now let us see here. Then now what I have done, these changes I have bring in the single step, means suddenly I applied the pressure. So because of that, what happened, the gases, the piston is moved inward. Okay, then the external pressure is equal to what, internal pressure, it happened. Now if you see here, so during what you are doing now, this compression, during this compression, suppose piston move a distance L. Here if you assume here, this is a, now we have the piston initially, it a volume, here volume of the gas, here what we have the initial, this one. here if you pulled if you pull the piston inside, what happens, came to here. So how much distance went here? Distance is what? L. Okay, and this cross sectional area of the piston is A. If you see here, this is a cross section of area of the piston, what, assuming as A. Okay, then here if you see the how we are going to derive step by step. If you see here, I have one sentence I am going to write. Work done on an ideal gas in a cylinder, okay, when it is comprised by a constant external pressure P external, okay, in a single step is equal to what? Shaded area. Mean how much work done means whatever the here, this total shaded area, this area, okay, this area indicate means what? This is a work done on the system. Why we are calling work done on the system? By because means this is my system under observation. I am going to pull the piston inside. So once you piston inside means from here to here. This is a shaded area. What are the shaded area? Now how much work done means this much of work done. Now let us calculate how much work done. Okay. So how much amount of this piston moved means this is distance how much? L. Okay. This is L. Now let us see the derivation. Yeah, as you know very well, what is the definition of work? Work equal to force into displacement. Okay. So you are applying some force, because of that one some displacement is there, that is equal to what? Work. So product of force into displacement called as a work. Now, so force into displacement, how much the piston is moved? L. Already we discussed. Okay. Here how much amount of it is displaced means that is what? L. Now force into L. Now you, as you know very well, pressure means definition of what is force by area. Now if you write the force equal to what, you can write the pressure into area. This is for pressure and area what? I am taking the external pressure and area for the what? Piston. Now if you substitute here, instead of force, if you substitute here external pressure into area means here the equation become what? Work equal to P external into area into length. Okay. Now this I am going to write area into length, nothing but it will give what? Volume. Okay. That too in the change in volume. Why? Because means here there is a change in volume. Here initially, for example, we have the volume this much. After it came to what? V final. So there is a change in volume, that is we are calling as a delta V. Okay. So area into length, it will equal to what? Change in volume. Now work equal to what? P external into delta V. Here we call as a change in volume means already we discussed, these are the state functions means depends on the final state, initial state. So delta V equal to V final minus initial. You have to take final minus initial, not the initial minus final. Here for compression, delta V equal to negative. Why? Because means, for example, I have the one gas. Okay. For example, here why the symbol will come negative means I have one. Okay. Here one some we have the some system. Okay. In this we have the gas at the first initial. You have the volume how much here we have the 5 liters. Okay. Assume as a 5 liters. So when I went for the compression, so what happened? Gas going to be compressed. So at that time, what is the volume going to occupy? It is less. So if you go for the compression, okay, if you went for the compression, what happened? There is a decrease in the volume of the gas. So assume now final how much here now? Final equal to assume as a 2 liters. Okay. So now if you see the delta V means what? You have to take the V final minus V initial. So V final how much we have? 2 liters. Okay. Now initial how much we have? 5 liters. Now if you see the subtract how much we are getting? Minus 3 liters. So for the compression what? Delta V is negative. Okay. So delta V is negative. Therefore we have to put the negative sign. Now total if you see the work for the irreversible process how much we are getting? Minus P external into delta V. You have to remember this is the external pressure, not the gas pressure. Okay. So work done irreversible equal to what? Minus P external into delta V. Next second case is what? Here we are taking the external pressure is not constant. Okay. If the pressure is not constant, okay, so at every stage of the compression but change in the number of final steps, work done on the gas will be summed over the all the steps and is equal to here. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? Okay, so here what I am doing now, I am taking the pressure volume work. Okay, now I am going to plot a graph. So in this what happened? I am going to do the work slowly. That also compression. Okay. For example, I have the initial value this one. Okay. Once you compress, what happened here? This volume going to decrease. Once volume is decreased, means what happened? Pressure going to be increases, isn't it? Again next step. Again I compression I went. So once you compress the gas, what happened? Volume here. If you see the volume is going to decrease, but pressure is going to be increases. Again I went for the compression. So you're doing the what number of steps slowly, you're going to one by one. Okay, so what is the final value here? So here if you see, the value of initial value is more, final value is less, so you are going to compress it step by step. So pressure is going to be increases. So here the changes are going to take place what in the final step, means in more steps. So at that time how you are going to calculate work means you are going to add all the steps. Okay, then if you add all the steps, that is equal to work done on the system at that time. So we are talking about W reversible. Why? Because means you are going on reversing the same process every time. That is equal to what means summation of minus P into delta V. Means generally we got the here expression, isn't it? So this is for what only single step. But here that steps we are going on doing so many times. So that for how much work done means you have to go for the summation of work here. So whatever the steps are in a single step, for example, I have done some 3 joules of work, here 4 joules, 5 joules. My total work how much means you have to add all that together. So if you go for the summation, you are going to get the what? You are going to get the total work done on the system. Okay. So now if you go for the derivation, W reversible equal to summation of minus P delta V. So for each step you have to add the work. Now how you are going to add? You have to go for the integration. So W equal to minus integration of final value initial. So every time we will go for the final to initial. Now P external into delta V. Okay, this is the formula. Now here P in means what? You have to remember in internal pressure. Here dV means small change. Delta means here if you small dV means indicate small change. Okay, capital dV delta indicates means we have the large change. Okay, now external pressure is what? It may be internal pressure, we have some more pressure. Okay, for compression, if for expansion what happened, it's going to be less. Once you piston, for example, piston is there, if you're moving inward, so what happened, there is a pressure going to be increases. Okay, so we are adding the plus. If there is a expansion of gas, so pressure is going to be decreases, so we are going to what, there is a minus symbol. Okay, so the pressure is going to be increased for the compression. For expansion what, there is a internal pressure going to be decreases. So for internal pressure going to be increases for the compression, internal pressure going to be decreases for the expansion. So that's why we are using the word symbol negative. So simply you can write as the words for internal plus or minus dP. So there is change in the internal pressure. So substitute here this one in the equation 1. So instead of P external, I substitute the word P internal plus or minus dP here. Okay. Now if you substitute that in the equation, in the above equation 1, so then what you are going to get here? Then when you substitute here, W reversible equal to minus V final initial P internal plus or minus dP into dV. Already we have the value chain. Now if you multiply this value with total term, you are getting the word P internal integration of V final initial P internal dV plus integration of V final initial dP into dV. So as we discussed here, dP into dP means small change in the pressure, small change in the volume. So we are going to neglect this total term. Okay. Once you neglect this total term, then finally what is going to become? W reversible equal to minus integration of V final initial P internal into dV. Okay. So here we have the ideal gas. We are taking the what, ideal gas equation. For ideal gas equation, you know very well, we have the equation what, PV equal to nRT. So here taking the what, this is the gas pressure. So P internal equal to nRT by V you can write. So instead of P internal, now I am going to substitute what, nRT by V. Now instead of P internal, if you substitute here, the equation is what, W reversible equal to integration of minus integration of V final initial nRT by V into dV. Okay. So here what happened, nRT V is the constant. Okay, I am taking out this one. Once you take the constant here, then integration of 1 by V into dV. If you go for the simplification, here getting the final one minus nRT. Here we have the minus also, minus nRT ln V final volume divided with our initial volume. Okay, if you don't want in the ln means, if you want to convert into log means, ln x equal to what, you have 2.303 log x. So whatever the ln means, if you want to convert ln into log means, you have to multiply it with the what, 2.303 log. Okay, so here W reversible formula what, W reversible equal to minus 2.303 nRT log final volume divided with the what, initial volume. Okay, these are the two derivations for the work for the irreversible compression and the reversible compression. Okay, now let us discuss work done in free expansion of gas. Okay, I am talking about the expansion, that too into vacuum. Okay, so I am talking about the now, up to now we discuss in the word compression. Now I am talking about the expansion in the vacuum. Okay, so expansion of a gas in vacuum, okay, so is equal, what is called free expansion. Means if a vacuum in a vacuum, if a gas is expanded, that is called as what? Free expansion. Here important, in expansion of gas in vacuum or free expansion, P external pressure, okay, P external pressure equal to 0. So if you see there, no work is done during the free expansion of an ideal gas, whether the process is reversible or irreversible. So whatever the process, if you are going to reverse or irreversible, what are the processes there, at that time there is no work, means W equal to 0. Why? Because means, what is the formula we have? W equal to minus P external into delta V. Okay, already we are telling here external pressure is 0. So 0 into delta V means what you are going to get? W equal to 0. So work done in the free expansion of gas means W work how much, means you are going to get the 0. Okay, next here we have the writing the equation delta U plus delta U equal to Q plus W in number of ways. Okay, so here we are going to write the first mathematical expression of the first law of thermodynamics in various way, depends on the process. Okay, first if you see here, what is the mathematical expression here? Delta U equal to Q plus W. Okay, here already we discussed for irreversible compression, what is the work formula? W irreversible equal to minus P external into delta V. Okay, now this substitute in this equation. So delta U equal to Q minus P external into delta V. This is the one form of what? Delta U plus Q plus W. Okay, next if you go for the next process, if a process is carried out at constant value means what? There is a delta U equal to 0, nothing but what? Isochoric process. Already we discussed, if a change in value delta V equal to 0, then it is called as isochoric process. Now let us see the equation. This is mathematical expression for the what? First law of thermodynamics, that is delta U equal to Q plus W. Here for irreversible compression we have the what? Delta U equal to Q minus P external delta V. Here delta V is what? 0. This term is 0 means the total term equal to 0. So what we left here? Delta equal to Q with substitute V. Why I write here V means it indicate constant volume. So the substitute V in QV denotes that the heat is supplied at constant volume. So it indicate means the amount of heat is supplied. Why? Because means I am talking supplied, because in Q here what we have? Positive. So positive, it indicate means amount of heat supplied at constant volume. Okay, this only word indicate means what? The amount of heat supplied at constant volume. Okay, means substitute indicate the volume is constant. Next, third case, for free expansion in vacuum. Okay, already we discussed for free expansion. Okay, in free expansion in vacuum means W equal to 0. Now if you substitute in the equation, this mathematical equation for the first law of thermodynamics, delta equal to Q plus W. Here W is 0 means then what is going to become? Delta equal to Q. Okay, next for adiabatic process, already we discussed for adiabatic process what? Delta Q equal to 0. Okay, now if you write the equation delta U equal to Q plus W, here you have to remember. So here if you if you substitute the equation delta equal to what, you are going to get the only W. Okay, this is what adiabatic process. There is no change of heat. Q total Q is equal to 0. Okay, next if you see the next for isothermal process, isothermal irreversible changes. Here for already we discussed for isothermal process means internal energy delta U equal to 0. You have to remember all these things. Okay, so delta U equal to 0. Now if you substitute in the equation delta equal to Q plus W, mathematical expression for the first law of thermodynamics, if you now substitute 0, then Q equal to what? Minus W. So already here W for irreversible compression, what is the formula? We have the minus P external into delta V. Okay, now if you substitute here, already we have the minus here, isn't it? Here already one more minus is there. Minus into minus, what is going to become? Plus. So plus P external into delta V. Okay, next for isothermal reversible change. Okay, for reversible point, whatever the change, isothermal once you tell means that delta U equal to what? 0. Again now substitute here delta U equal to Q plus W, Q equal to minus W. So for a W reversible scenario, already we discussed the equation, that is what? Minus 2.303 nRT log V final minus V final divided with the initial. Now you substitute here. So already we have here minus. Okay, one more minus is there. Minus into minus what? Plus. So you are getting the what? Plus 2.303 nRT log V final divided with the initial. Okay, this is for what? For isothermal reversible change. This is for isothermal irreversible change. Okay, now let us discuss the numericals based on these equations. Problem number 6.2, what is the given there? 2 liters of an ideal gas. What we are taking? We are taking the ideal gas. Already we discussed, we are talking about the ideal gas only. 2 liters of an ideal gas at a pressure of 10 atma expands isothermally. Important here, expands isothermally into a vacuum, okay, until its total volume is 10 liters. Okay, how much heat is absorbed and how much work is done in the expansion. Okay, so let us see the data, what is given there. Okay, now if you see the data, first what is given? Initial volume. How much is given? Initial volume 2 liters. Okay, the 2 liters of ideal gas they told. So initial volume how much? 2 liters. Okay, final volume how much? 10 liters. Why? Because it's going to be expand. Okay, so expand means what? Work done by the system. Already we discussed, expand means work done by system, means the gases expand itself. So in already they mentioned in vacuum. In vacuum means what? You have to take the P external equal to what? 0. So these are data you have to write clearly. So expansion given means work done by the system. By the system means W should be what? Okay, negative. Okay. Next, if you see here, what they asking, how much amount of heat absorbed. You have to calculate the Q value. Okay, Q value should be positive. Why? Because means already they given what is okay, let us see how it should come. Okay, now it is a irreversible expansion. Already they told it is going to be expand, so we are taking the word irreversible expansion. So for we already got the equation, Q equal to minus irreversible equal to what? P external into V final minus initial. Okay, this is already equation we saw in various forms here. Okay, here we got the equation already for isothermal irreversible changes. Okay, already the process mentioned isothermal means we are taking this equation directly. Now here P external pressure already we told here for what? Vacuum. Once they mentioned vacuum means we have to take the P external pressure what? 0. So this is what? P external 0. Final value we have the 10 liters, initial 2. So whatever you are taking here, total what? 0. So no work is done, no heat absorbed. Why? Because means here we got the 0. So Q equal to minus W reversible. This is 0 means this is also 0, this is also 0. So no heat is, no work is done. W equals 0 and no Q equal to 0 means no heat is absorbed. Okay. Now let us see the next problem number 6.3. Now what is the given there? Consider the same expansion. Okay, means same expansion. They're talking about the same expansion, but this time against the constant external pressure of 1 atma. Okay, here they mention in them, they're mentioning what? We have the constant external pressure is there. That is what? How much? 1 atma. Now let us see the solutions. What is the solution? What is the given here? Same condition means initial value we have the 10 liters, final value we have the 2 liters. But here what? P external pressure is what? 1 atma. Okay. It is also irreversible expansion isothermal condition only. Okay, why? Because means same condition they told na. So this is also what? Isothermal process. Now that we have same equation, Q equal to W irreversible equal to P external into V final minus initial. Okay, here P external already they given how much? 1 atma. Final value how much? We have 10 liters. Initial value how much? We have 2 liters. So total how much we are getting? 8 liter atma. This is a work. Okay, this much amount of work is done. Okay, 8 liter into atma. This is the pressure value work. Okay, next let us see the 6.4, numerical 6.4. Now again what is given here? Consider the same expansion. Again taking the same expansion to a final volume of 10 liters conducted reversibly. Okay, here what happened? In the both above two solutions, what this is irreversible, but here what they are telling here reversibly mean process is what? Reversed. In this case, two cases what is the irreversible process. In 6.2 and 6.3 irreversible process, but in case of 6.4 what? Same condition, but the process what? Reversibly. Now let us see the solution. Okay, now if you see the solution here, now if you see same condition, what is the final value? We have the 10 liters, initial value what? We have 2 liters, external pressure 1 atma. Okay, but here what? Pressure we have given the 10 atma, that is what? Gas pressure. Okay, now but here reversible process is the reversible expansion means what is the formula we have? Q equal to minus W reversible equal to 2.303 nRT log V final divided with the what? V initial. Okay, already we saw this is the key word for isothermal reversible chain. This you can see in the notes. Okay, we have the, this is the formula. Okay, for isothermal reversible, this is the formula we have taken. Okay, now if you substitute in the equation now, so 2.303 means for this equation we need the number of moles. Okay, and temperature they given. The temperature is a constant, but they didn't mention. So what we are going to do, I am going to substitute this term with the PV equal to nRT. Why? Because means I have the pressure of the gas is there, initial volume also there. So PV equal to nRT, instead of nRT I am going to write the PV. So here instead of nRT I am going to write the PV. Here V is the initial volume. Okay. Now if you write in the equation, if you substitute in the equation 2.303 into here pressure of the gas how much? 10 atma. You have to remember this is the pressure of the gas. Okay. In the previous we saw the, if in this equation is external pressure, but in the PV equal to nRT, this is the what? Pressure of the gas. So pressure of the gas how much we have? 10 atma. Initial volume how much we have? 2 into log. Final volume how much? 10. Initial volume how much we have? 2 liters. If you go for simplification, how much we have work? 32.2 liters. Okay, 2 liter atma. This is a another. This is solution for the one problem number 6.4.